Alright everybody, Kimbo White just got done watching the UFC 93. Pretty good little fight card this turned out to be. If you haven't watched UFC 93 yet, don't watch this video. Alright? Because this will spoil your fun. Chris Lytle came out. Both guys looked confident through the whole fight from beginning to end. Both guys landed good shots. Lytle was the aggressor through the whole fight, but Davis with good counter striking, won on points, and it was a real even fight. But you gotta give it to both of them. They both gave it their all. But, Lytle he just he had two chances where he rocked Davis and didn't have a chance to finish him. So. Really he had the chance, but he couldn't do it. So, hats off to Marcus Davis. Good fight. Second fight of the night was Kane and Belcher. Now this was interesting because Belcher had awesome stand up. Good takedown. Was in the side guard immediately. It was just mauling Belcher first round. All I've seen is about how Alan Belcher was training all this Muay Thai. I don't see it. Alan Belcher, I didn't see any Muay Thai skills from Alan Belcher until the second round. Somewhat, very few still. I wasn't impressed with him at all. No clinch, no knees, no punch. No boxing skills. His hands were down. No kicks until the second round. I'm not really sure exactly where he's been training Muay Thai at over there. I saw it on YouTube, but I guess they must suck. Nice choke though. Kane came in, stupid shoot. Belcher threw him in a little choke, ended the fight. Belcher made Kimbo White's second pick right, but without a doubt, Dennis Kane had me worried. The next fight was Jeremy Horn, 88, 18-5, 111 professional fights under his belt. He came in. Jeremy Horn looking flabbier than hell. Just looks like an old man anymore, scrawny old man, but he fought a hell of a fucking fight. Pilares was the aggressor, but Horn had better jiu-jitsu and wrestling. Pilares controlled the fight completely, overpowered him, but like I said, the skill-wise, Horn had Pilares in full mount. Had 2 or 3 chances to finish him and just couldn't do it. Pilares, a lot of strikes while they were rolling around the ground. More strikes. Horn landed very few strikes, and Pilares won with a unanimous decision. So Pilares made Kimbo White's third pick wrong. So that was 2-1 on my picks at that point. Hathaway dominated his fight. Good showing by Hathaway. And getting to the Coleman fight, just an awesome showing. Good stand up, dominated the first round. You can tell he was just much younger, stronger, outstruck Mark Coleman. He had stronger legs, better wrestling, better movement, stronger, all around stronger and better movement, better groundwork. Coleman, for 44 years old, made a hell of a showing. Who had dominated the ground game though? Coleman did have 2 nice slams. Had old Kimbo White worried on this pick because I thought that Coleman might pull out an upset on all of us here. But his elbows were effective and they scared me. I thought that he could have finished him with the elbows, and he stopped landing them. I don't know if he was unable to throw him in the position he was in, or he was too tired. And the jiu-jitsu guy won over the wrestler today. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu over wrestling in this one. I'll give Coleman a lot more respect though than what I did in the past after what he said at the end. I would run my mouth the whole fight about how I didn't think that he would, admit the loss like he said he would afterwards. And after the fight was over, he got his ass handed to him well enough that he did admit it. But he wants a third match, and I guarantee you we're going to see that for too long. Everybody wants to see it. I want to watch it. Dana's going to put that one together. And then the last fight of the night, Henderson and Franklin. Good little fight. Henderson, without a doubt, controlled and won the first round. Better striking, controlled the fight, pushed the fight, scored more points, landed good strikes. Rich, he had a couple of chances he could have capitalized a little better, and Dan out wrestled him and everything the first round. Second round was very close, hard to score. I didn't know how they'd go. I felt like Henderson had the second round. They ended up giving Henderson the second round, but I didn't know. I thought they might have gave the second round to Franklin because basically it was an even chess match. And then the third round definitely went to Franklin. He controlled the third round, kept his distance, controlled the striking game, kept it on the feet where he wanted it, and pushed the fight. Dan Henderson just more or less tried to stay back, look for that big punch that everybody said he would. Towards the third round, they were getting tired. Henderson probably had a little bit better conditioning. Franklin probably had a little bit better conditioning. Franklin pushed the fight in the third round and kept his distance. Good striking, and won the points in the third round. So it went to decision, split decision. Dan Henderson wins the first two rounds, wins the fight, and will be our next coach on The Ultimate Fighter against Michael Bisping. And we're going to get to see that matchup now, which should be really interesting. I'm probably going to do a little show just on that in itself because a lot of people are saying they don't think Bisping has what it takes. But I got to say, I don't know. I'm not going to make an official pick yet, but I like Bisping, and I think he's got every bit as much of a chance to beat either one of those guys I watched tonight as anybody else. So that's been the last word with Kimbo White, and everybody have a good night.